Hei folk, og velkommen tilbake til Game of Thrones. Nå skal vi fortsette på episode 1, som heter Fra jern til is, tror jeg. Nå har jeg veldig liten skjerm her, men som jeg fant ut i forrige episode, så kan du få stor skjerm. Jeg har sikkert uansett redigert den stor for dere når dere ser der, men ja. Unnskyld meg, jeg må bare sette på en alarm her. På iPaden min. Oi. Godt. Ok. Nico er awesome, faktisk. Sånn, da var alarmen satt. Ok, da må jeg bare settings. Så går vi på grafikk, og så full skjerm på formeny. Sånn, da er jeg off full screen. Previous menu. Så er det noe som heter kodex her, som jeg oppdaget, eller kodex, som jeg oppdaget etter at jeg rekordet for episode. Jeg tror det er noe sånn lignende Fablebook i The Wolf Among Us. Det står sikkert litt om folka. Så her har vi Gregor skogvokter, Lorden av Ironrath. Frue Lissa skogvokter. Rodrik skogvokter. Som jeg trodde at det Klodrik i forrige episode. Det er Lord Skogvokter sin førstefødte sønn. Ashe skogvokter. Bannlyst andrefødte sønn. Mira skogvokter, eldste datter. Iten skogvokter, tredjefødte sønn. Talia skogvokter, andrefødte datter. Ryan skogvokter, fjerdefødte sønn. Gared Tuttle, Lord Skogvokters tjenestegutt. Duncan Tuttle, etterlandet av Ironrath. Sir Royland Digore, Ironraths krigskjempe. Meister Ortengrin, meister til Ironrath. Malcolm Bramfield, fru Skogvokters bror. Ironrath, Skogvokterhusets høyborg. Ok, så da har vi lest gjennom den kodeksen der. Da skal vi faktisk starte på episoden. Sorry for dere som ikke brydde dere om det der og syntes det var litt bortkasting av episoder, men ja. Dere kunne spolt det i hvert fall. Uansett, da fortsetter vi på episode 1.
It's Gared! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Lykke til videre i Game of Thrones. Takk.
Gared! I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall, quickly!
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This
Well,
never would have
what?
happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Wow. Hvem dreper ei
The
8 år
blade
gammel
cut
jente?
deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Au. Ew. Du æsj. Faen. Vent, hva i helvete er dette der?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Hva i helvete tok du inn i?
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Åh, fuck. Det her blir gøy.
Hold this for me, will you?
Men sånn seriøst, hva tok du inn i beina hans?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was a...
Sorry, bare alarmen min. Men jeg tror fortsatt det litt til, siden det tok litt lengre tid enn jeg trodde å gå gjennom den kodeksen, siden jeg drev og prøvde å oversette, men det ble ikke veldig bra. Synes jeg, så ja, det var derfor jeg tok sånn at dere bare fikk lese da. Uansett, så fortsatte vi en stund til.
He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg. Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Men hva du tok inn i beinet mitt? Svar meg. Sånn helt seriøst. Det ser ut som noe insekt eller sånn drit. Jeg skal stirre på det, little bitch.
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
I don't care.
You seem to be... Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is. but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forester.
Welcome home, Gared. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Gared, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Han Gared
Gared
fyren.
was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forester
Ja,
fought
never mind,
to
jeg
the
kan si
end,
det etterpå.
even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Gared.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Gared, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Gared has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Gared's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Ok, folkens, det var det for denne episoden her med Game of Thrones. Det en del ting jeg må klippe ut, så jeg vet ikke helt. Kanskje en episode her ble litt kort, jeg vet ikke. Sorry for det i så fall. Den er litt lang, så sorry for det. Jeg er virkelig usikker på hvor lenge denne episoden kommer til å vare. Uansett, takk for at du så på. Trykk om ned. Vent, det var en ting jeg skulle si. Jeg kom nettopp på at han Gared-fyren, han ligner sykt på Luke i The Walking Dead. De har basically bare tatt samme karakteren og gitt ham middelalderske klær. Liksom, jeg kan ta sånn bilde her og liksom sammenligne. Så dere, det er en ekstremt stor likhet. Uansett, det var bare det jeg skulle si, så takk for at du så på. Trykk ned, bli med i Winther i dag, så snakkes vi i neste episode. Ha det bra.
I feel paralyzed.
Det har alltid vært